really satisfying 3-0 win. Talk us through that.
A brilliant win. I think that margin of victory away from home is always really pleasing. The first half we weren't that great, but gave ourselves a platform to get something from the game. And in fairness to the players, I asked them a lot of questions at half time and they answered each and every one of them brilliantly. I thought they were excellent second half in all aspects of their play, and a really good afternoon for us. And
a real squad performance at that. You had a real contribution from the guys that stepped on.
Yeah, I mean we had players playing today that haven't had a lot of game time recently, so like Melka and Dre, obviously Louis coming back from injury, but their contribution was brilliant. And then you add in those that came off the bench, and each and every one of them contributed very obviously in terms of Christian and Stephen scoring, but Jamie with his assists. So I've been fortunate. I've got a brilliant group here, and through the course of the season they've proven that their willingness to be part of the group and do whatever they need to do to be part of things here. So it's a good thing for me to have as a manager.
What does it say about Lewis, his professionalism and his fitness levels, that he can come straight back into a difficult away game like this today?
It's something that people don't really see, because he had an 8-week period out and he came back in an unbelievable condition. Testament to the work that my staff do, the performance and medical staff with him, but his attitude. He came back in absolute top condition, and it was tempting to involve him sooner than this, even last week, but I think we played a bounce game during the week and he was excellent, looked really fit and strong, and he was terrific again today.
Someone at the other end of the career spectrum, but Jamie Gillan always seems to make an impact when he comes on. He always seems to offer something. You must be pleased with him.
Well, he's a good place at the moment. He's it's constantly cajoling him and encouraging him to grow in belief and believe he's a good player and believe he belongs at this level. He's training really well at the moment. The games we've had, he's been really impressive. And today's not easy to come on at that time in the game, and the game being finely balanced, but he was terrific in everything he did. Really good, looked sharp and strong, decision making was good. So Jamie's a good player and he's growing with us as well. You forget he's a young man still, but it's encouraging for us as a club that we've got players like of his age making a contribution to us winning games.
And a couple of goal scorers from the bench. Talk us through their contribution. Christian, maybe hard for someone like him to be left out, and Stephen off and running for Hibs.
Yeah, I mean, Christian, first of all, it's always incredibly difficult for me not to pick Christian in my teams, because he's been brilliant for me. His contribution to the team is not always obvious, in terms of if he's not scoring, people would then say, but he's unselfish work, and so difficult first of all to leave him out, and also added to that he's trained brilliantly this week. But the one thing I would never have any question is his attitude when he comes on to play, and he was right at it when he came on. He looked sharp and fit, and delighted that he got his reward with his goal, because it's been a little bit frustrating for him in front of goal recently. So really pleased for him. And then Stephen, Stephen's a good player, and he's been brought into the group to give us that option that we might need in games at times, and he undoubtedly helped us win that game. And he's got quality. I mean, he's played at a good level of the game. He understands the game very well. He's popular within the group. They're delighted for him that he scored today, and I'm sure you'll be tweeting about the fact that McGinn scored for Hibs later on.
Why change your winning formula? Well done, Jack.
Cheers Ken.